we are going in the Netherlands, and we have ATP Herzogenbosch. Uh, we have a great expert on our team, Joao, who is writing amazing articles for us at oddsmarket.com. So please visit Oddsmarket and read his articles. Absolutely amazing record with Roland Garros. I think that he had around 72% after my calculations, because I was on every single bet from Odds Market for Joao. And today I was reading his article about Herzogenbosch. He was saying that David Goffin at 8.0 with Bet365 is a great approach for a future market on this tournament. You specified Herbert earlier when we previewed a little bit of the tournaments, and surprise, surprise, Goffin is head-to-head with Herbert tomorrow, and his price very low. Joao was saying that it's great bet for an ACA bet for an accumulator parlay. Goffin to win at 1.4, and he's going further by saying that Goffin, former finalist here in the Netherlands, has huge chances, great chances to not huge to win this tournament. What do you think about that?
Very obviously, David Goffin is a very exciting player to watch when he's at his best. He's a great mover around court, can hit the ball extremely sweetly. He peaked in late 2017, and after that, he's been on a very harsh decline. We haven't really seen the best from David Goffin for a long time. We haven't seen it this year either. But he did show some signs of life in that third set with his Rafael Nadal. He played some really blistering tennis. I think he hit 17 winners to only 4 unforced error and took a set off Nadal. Only apart from Thiem in the final, the only player to do so. So I think he's nearing his best tennis, and if he can keep it up, he's definitely one to look out for in this tournament. The price, as you say, it is a bit low, but obviously if he gets through Herbert, I think he has a great shot of winning this tournament.
I totally agree there. Some interesting matches tomorrow. Tsitsipas versus Nicola Jari, but Tsitsipas is huge favorite there at 1.22. We can take him in straight sets 2-0 at 1.71 with Unibet. Do you think that that's a good approach for this match?
I'd play the over in games if it's under 24 games or 24, somewhere around there. I think both players here have huge service. Jari is most known for his clay prominence. That's his favorite surface. But with that lefty serve that can reach over 200 kilometers per hour, he's always extremely dangerous. We obviously still don't know yet how Tsitsipas will react. He lost a heartbreaker, a 5-set, 5-hour thriller versus Stanislas Wawrinka in Roland Garros. He was heartbroken after that match. I'm not sure if he's recovered yet, so I wouldn't want to go in and play Tsitsipas 2-0, something like that. I'd say definitely a little bit of an upset alert here. He can have a Roland Garros hangover. So I'd either be looking to play the over or maybe even take a shot at Jari to win the match. But as of right now, I'm passing, but that's the angles I would have gone with.
Okay, I agree there. 5-set, the best match of the tournament. All the experts are saying that. Absolutely amazing match. Not the boring Rafa Nadal versus the field, because on Roland Garros we can say Rafa Nadal versus the field and nothing else. I don't think that on Wimbledon it will be like that. I think that Federer will have great chances to win the title. Maybe Djokovic, who knows? We will see, and bet on every single round and every single day. So stay tuned, because we will cover Wimbledon as we covered Roland Garros with Whale Capper, with Snize, and with great articles from Joao. Interesting match, Kukushkin versus Gasquet. Do you think that Gasquet is good for a parlay bet at 1.54?
Yeah, from what I've saw of him playing on grass in the previous round, he looked very solid. And when Gasquet is looking very solid, he is a man to bet on. Both of these, or like not both of these players, but Kukushkin, I should say, hits a very very flat stroke, which makes him dangerous on faster surfaces like grass. And Gasquet obviously has just come back from a hernia surgery he underwent in January. So it's been a long road back there for him. But he's looking to getting towards his best tennis, and definitely see him prevailing over Kukushkin there. So should be a good one to stick in an ACA.
Okay, any more good bets for this tournament in Herzogenbosch, or are we passing to the WTA right now?
No, we are continuing in Herzogenbosch. I have a bet here. It is between Adrian Manarino and Fernando Verdasco, who play tomorrow. And I've gone with Manarino to win here at 181. He hasn't had a great year. The erratic Frenchman, you really never know where you have him. But he's always a very, very dangerous player on grass. He has a 61% career win rate on the green stuff. And Verdasco has looked great on clay this year, but he is 35 years old, and this is an unfavorable surface for him in this matchup. Manarino won the only head-to-head matchup that was played on grass 2 years ago, and I like him here again. He opened as a dog, and he's now drifted into a favorite, which I think is more fair. He should be favored to win this match.
So Verdasco at even money there. If you can continue if you want, if you have any more. So, or we are going to the WTA right now.
We are done here for now. Now over to the women's side.
Okay, to the women's side. So we talked a lot about the men's side. We will talk less about the women's side, but WTA will remain in the Netherlands at Hertogenbosch. And Bertens, Kiki Bertens, you talked about her earlier, had some problems with I don't know exactly what happened. I was reading that it was gastrointestinal illness. So she was forced to retire from her second round match against Kuzmova. Now she's back in action with and she's priced at 3.25 to win the tournament. Sabalenka is out. Huge. I think that it's a huge surprise. I think that Destiny Ayava, if I'm pronouncing correct, I was watching her last year, and she was like a promising girl, you know. But after that, nothing from her in terms of results. And she won against Sabalenka. She was priced at 6.0. Absolutely insane upset there. But Sabalenka struggling mentally, like, for example, Ostapenko. I will not say at the same level with Ostapenko, but less. Maybe with, let's say, Simona Halep, a little bit struggling mentally, because Simona Halep, since she is coachless, yes, she has a coach, but I don't think that is 100% full coach. So Sabalenka, very huge upset, losing against Destiny Ayava. So right now, as I was saying, Bertens 3.25. I think that is a great bet to win the tournament.
I agree. I've been waiting a bit to see how she looked after that illness that forced her to withdraw from Roland Garros. I obviously had her to win the title there. She's been one of the standout performers this season, having a career year. This is a tournament at home. Bertens is the best player in the field. Sabalenka is now out. And looking at the draw, there's really no one else left that can challenge her. We have a bunch of Belgian players. We got Kirsten Flipkens, Alison van Uitbank, we got Griet Minnen, but in actuality, there's just no one that should challenge Bertens here. So that's a great bet. I'm going to be betting that myself. Bertens to win the title here is a great look.
Destiny Ayava losing in her second round right now against Kudermetova, 4-2 in the first set with a break from Kudermetova there. Polona Herzog versus Alison Riske. I think that should be an interesting match. Do you have a take on this one?
Yes, I do. Alison Risk is a very good grass player. She made the quarterfinals here last year. She's won back-to-back titles on the ITF level in Surbiton, which she usually plays before this tournament. She has a 69% win record on the surface. So I think she should have too much for Herzog here, who is really better on clay than she is on grass. So I've gone ahead and parlayed her with another play that we're going to get to now in Ekaterina Alexandrova. She's going to play Isaline Bonaventure. Neither of these two players have had a good year, but the Russian is great playing on faster surfaces. She has an amazing indoor hard record. She has, I think, 114 or 115 wins there. So that fits her very well. Neither has played a ton of matches on grass, but I think Alexandrova is the better player here. She's rightfully favored, so I've gone ahead and put her in an Aka there. She was impressive when she dispatched Mertens in straight sets as well. So that's the look I have there.
So a parlay between Alison Riske and Alexandrova, they're great value. I think that 2+, I think somewhere there.
Yeah, 2.06 you get for that.
Exactly, 2.06. Going further in Nottingham singles, WTA, very interesting tournament also there. And you said that there are the problems with the rain. Some interesting matchups. Today, one of your bets was Harriet Dart to beat Varvara Lapko. 1.8, if I remember correct, the odds. You won that bet. Great stuff. Only 2 matches tomorrow: Golubovic versus Ruse and Paquet versus Vekic. You said that you like Vekic very much in this competition, in this tournament, but I don't think that we have odds for that match. But one of the matches that we have odds for tomorrow is Golubovic versus the Romanian Gabriela Ruse. I think that Golubovic is priced at around 1.15 or 1.2. I think that we should see a straight set win from Golubovic there if rain will not affect the mental of the players. What do you think?
Yeah, she's obviously a big favorite there. She plays a great one-handed backhand. Nice play. She came through in her match versus Samsova today. No disrespect to Rusa, she beat Evgeny Rodinash, and she's been terrible all year, so I don't really give her that much credit for that win. Should be a big golf in class here for her, and I expect Golubovic to win easily. So yeah, straight sets, money line, just a good poly piece. I don't know exactly how high odds you can get. Let me see if I can find that.
It's a shame that we don't have future markets for this Nottingham. I think that the bookies are very scared with these rain delays and with these weather problems in Nottingham, because I was interested to see how much Maria Sakkari is priced to win the tournament. Maria Sakkari struggled in Roland Garros, but I think that she lost against in the second round against Siniakova, if I remember correct, 2-1 at sets. But I see her very, very determined to win something. Do you think that she's around 3.5 there?
Is she around 3.5 to win the tournament? Because I can't see prices for the tournament right now. Sorry?
I'm just asking you if you think that she's around 3.5. If you have any bookies that are offering that future markets.
From the books I have in front of me right now, I can't see any futures on this tournament. They're obviously playing right now, so I think all markets are closed until later tonight. I would say that we haven't really seen much from Sakari on really fast surfaces. She hasn't played much indoors. She hasn't played that much on grass. Obviously, a humongous disappointment in Roland Garros. She was looking like cruising. I thought she was gonna take home that game versus Siniakova and go far. She will definitely, no doubt, will want to bounce back here. So she should go deep. But the looks I have here for this tournament are Donna Vekic and Caroline Garcia. Those are the two players I like here. Vekic, she won it in 2017. Caroline Garcia is the #1 seed. Very dangerous player when on form. Both of these players handle the grass well. They handle indoor hard, for that matter, pretty well as well. Because it's just we don't know what surface it's going to be played at. So the experienced players, the players that are in good form, the top players definitely have a big advantage there. Because I can imagine it must be quite anxious for the players not to know which surfaces they're going to play on. Up until now, it's been outdoor hard court, but obviously it's a grass tournament, so who knows if they might switch should the weather get better. So yeah, definitely. Vekic, I think she was 7, priced at 7 before the tournament started. That was a nice price. I'm not sure what she's going to open at now, but she would be my top look for that. Vekic and Garcia, I would play them both.
Okay, that's wonderful. Great insights, like always, from Snize. Do you have a favorite bet? Because mine is Bertens to win Herzogenbosch at 3.5. Do you have something similar? Do you have a match? Do you have a parlay for us? Your favorite bet before we let you go.
I would definitely chime in with you there on that Bertens future. That is a fantastic look, fantastic price. I don't see anyone that could stand in her way in her conquest to winning this tournament. So that is a fantastic look. So definitely be playing that. As for the bets in general, my favorite here would be Dustin Brown, the over there, over 23.5 games. You can get that at 2.02. Like I've discussed, he has a huge serve and is fantastic at the net. You should actually just search on YouTube for some of his highlights, because he is a showman. He can do some crazy stuff on the court there. I think Zverev will struggle. He'll have a tough one. Not sure if he'll be able to win, but I don't see this being a quick match. So that's my favorite bet for tomorrow's action.
I was great insights and great bets. I was trying to remember Dustin Brown versus Gael Monfils. I think that they played some years ago. I think that on clay it was somewhere. I was watching the match live on TV, and the two showmen's incredible stuff from both. Yeah, absolutely amazing from Dustin Brown, the showman. Thank you for everything, Snize, and we will see you next week for the next tournaments, and of course more for the Wimbledon, like we did for the Roland Garros. Great talking to you, and best of luck with your best there.